Hello, my loves. I am back with another pick a card. I know it's been a while since I've updated anything on this channel, kind of got out of touch with my whole spirituality for a bit there. But we are back, we've been practicing, we're good to go. Um, I know a lot of you are coming from my Tumblr page, and if so, hello friends, welcome. I hope you like what I'm doing for you today. And I also know it's kind of sucky when you can't see my face, which is way up here, which you can't even see our motioning. This is not a good layout, and it's not going to stay like this. My roommate has already made comments about making our own little space for doing YouTube stuff. So hopefully that will get sorted out pretty quickly. And also, if you hear meowing, the cat's in the windowsill, which is right behind my computer, and she's probably going to jump down here and disrupt us at some point. I can already see her looking. Come here, Lex. I have apple juice here too, so you'll see me drink that a lot. Anyway, so this month's pick a card, or this week's pick a card, or day, or however I decide to do this, is what your life is going to look like in March. See what I mean? Stupid cat. Come here, love. So, I know this is something that, we always like to know, especially at the beginning of the month, what the rest of the month is going to look like. And I also know with Mercury retrograde still in full effect, there has been a lot of chaos for most of us. We're seeing lots of exes come back. We're seeing, lots of breakdowns of communication. In my case, this resulted in the ending of a job, which sucks. So I'm sure lots of us, have similar situations, and we're just trying to figure out what's in store, right? So we can jump right into this. This is going to be deck number 1. I always have rocks here, just in case you don't like making a choice based off of just the tarot cards. This is deck number 2 with one of my favorite little crystals. I love green. I like green a lot. And then this is deck number 3. And also, sorry if my hands are all gross and stuff. But anyway, I will just get started with deck number 1, and I'm going to move these off to the side here. Sorry if I'm coughing a bit through this video. The air is super dry right now. I'm sorry for how chaotic this video is too. If this is the first video you're seeing of mine, you will learn very quickly that putting someone who suffers really bad from mania as well as ADHD in front of a camera, never a good idea. I will talk your ear off, but nothing that seems to matter. But hey, pay attention to every message I have, especially with the cards. So anyway, getting started. Group number 1. This is your reading on how March is going to look for you. I use 3 different decks. A lot of my decks are still at one of the old places I was living at instead of the new apartment. So I don't have much to choose from. We've got our angel answers. We've got the wild unknown or whatever it's called. And then the, I have it right here, sorry. Fountain tarot, I think. So of course I'll use them all together. Try and figure out what's going on for you. So here we've got the 5 of Swords. The Hermit. I'm seeing the Hermit a lot, by the way. This is going to be relevant for a lot of people. This Hermit here. The 4 of Wands. Son of Pentacles. I can't count, but I think this is the 9 of Pentacles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. And Son of Wands. And lastly, we've got Wait. Within the next few months. And take action, which could sound pretty conflicting there. So let me just look at these for a second. We have 2 Pentacle cards here and then 2 Wand cards. Wands are, for me, they've always represented creativity. This is us taking advantage of our creative power and putting it towards something useful. And same with Pentacles. Pentacles are about our jobs and the money and financing and career, right? So what I'm seeing is you've kind of been in this limbo here, you know. You still don't really know what you're going after. You don't know what your end goal is in life, you know. You just have kind of vague ideas. Um, and besides, I don't talk about it. But anyway, I'm seeing in March. It's not like you're gonna make much more movement towards it, but it is telling you in terms of career, just keep your options open. I think, you know, because there is something coming within the next few months. We're seeing a change coming here. You know, you're gonna be sorry, I had to move my feet falling asleep. And you're gonna be experiencing, I don't want to say a change, but just something's gonna just click for you, you know. Maybe you'll be scrolling through Facebook or something and you'll see a job opportunity, or maybe a friend is gonna reach out and tell you about something that they're doing, and it just suddenly it's just gonna make sense to you. I also see school for some reason. I'll think a lot of you are either in high school or you're going into college or university, or have been in college or university for a little bit, and you're just not too sure what comes after it. I think the thought of this change, this, you know, kind of going out into the working world and not knowing what to do from there, that's kind of scary to some of you. And this is just telling you to be confident, to rely on the lessons you've learned in school, and to know that you are going to be seeing something good coming out of it, right? You don't have anything to fear here. With the Sun of Pentacles as well, I do see good finances in your life, especially here too. You know, we see the feathers around that, and birds are always, in my opinion, a sign of good luck and fortune. So with these two cards too, just know that if you have any doubts about, you know, your finances and the position of the money sorry, I'm trying to think how to phrase that. The position you're in terms of money, things are going to work out. You are going to be having enough money to pay the bills, and you don't really have anything to fear there. And just know too that we don't always have to decide right away what we want to do in life. I still don't know what I'm doing in life. You know, I'm just kind of winging it, hoping for the best, hoping something comes along, right? Now, I'm also seeing too, love isn't going to be super prevalent this month. We have the Hermit here, but then we also have Take Action. And for some reason, these two are kind of working together for me, which might seem a little bit odd. But I'm seeing with this, and then we also have the Five of Swords, sorry, too. So this card, you know, we see this person here doing this balancing act. There's two people in the background, right? So these three cards all kind of have some meaning for me. And I'm seeing here that it's like in the past, you've been caught between these two people. You know, you're not too sure which path, which person you want to choose, which one is going to be most beneficial towards you. But then with the Hermit, you know, I'm seeing that you need to reflect. You need to be thinking about it. You can't make a decision right away. But, you know, Take Action here is kind of like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? But I'm seeing the Take Action. This is just telling you to say no. Like, it's not saying take action in a positive way. To tell these two people, these two love interests, to back off a little bit. Give you time. Don't pressure you into making a decision on who you need to be with, right? Because it's a big decision. And also you have lots of other stuff going on in your life too. Like, you can't be focused on love and relationships right now, and especially when you don't know who to choose. It's just adding more stress and tension in your life. So I'm just saying, tell them, take the action and say, hey, back off, leave me alone for a little bit. I just need to figure this out on my own. And then do it, you know, spend some alone time, reflect, evaluate your life and stuff, right? And how you behave in a relationship. That way you know that you're choosing the best person to match who you are. That's really all I'm seeing here. And sorry if I was super stuttery this whole time. Like I said, I'm still trying to get back into the groove of doing readings. But I hope that at least a part of that resonated with you. And that you stick around to see my next video on this channel, because I'm sure I'll be doing some quite frequently. I'm hoping maybe every day, every other day sort of thing, but it might be a little bit more than that. And yeah, if you liked it, like, subscribe, comment, let me know, you know, if this wasn't right for you. Don't be afraid to give me negative feedback at all, because that just lets me know that I'm doing something wrong, right? Which I wouldn't know if you don't tell me I was wrong. So don't be afraid to tell me if it wasn't relevant, but also if it was relevant or the parts of it they were like, whoa, that's bang on, let me know as well. And I hope March treats you well. I hope you find the peace that you're looking for. Anyway, yeah, so thanks for sticking around, and I'll be going on to pile number 2 now. Alright, so pile number 2. You're going to see me super antsy because my foot has pins and needles in it right now because I've been sitting cross-legged. Anyway, this is your crystal. It's super pretty. I love it very much. So I'll put it over here. And we'll look at all these cards. So, in March, we are seeing the 7 of Wands, the Moon, alright, the High Priestess, that's what I thought, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Swords, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Haha. Sorry, I can't read Roman numerals. 9 of Swords. Unlikely. Yes. And get more information. Alright, so right off the bat, spirituality. That's a big thing here. I'm seeing a lot of spiritual lessons that you're gonna take away at the end of March, and a lot of getting more in touch with your higher self and your intuitive self as well. So I guess I'll start it off by talking about that. Like I said, with this deck over here, this is a card of creativity, but also, it's kind of almost as if he's defending himself against these wands, right? It seems as though you've been afraid to get in touch with who you truly are. You don't really know if it's something you can trust or if it's something that's guiding you in the right path. And same over here, we see the 9 of Swords. There's fear here. You're scared, as you should be looking at this picture. That's a pretty freaky picture. But you're afraid, and you don't know if you want to take that next step, that next level. Sorry, I'm thinking almost about one of my closest friends who, for example, she's terrified to do shrooms or acid or anything, as you should be. Don't do drugs, kids. But for her, it's about losing control, right? And I sense the same thing here. It's kind of like you don't want to delve into your spirituality because you're afraid you're going to lose control. You don't really know what's there and how, and whether you have any talents or not, too. Sorry, that just came to me, too. You don't know whether this is something that you can actually pursue. You're afraid that you're just going to be, sorry, I can't think of the word, but like a hack almost, you're not going to be good at it. So I also like the 7 of Wands here, also Ace of Swords as well. I'm seeing that it's kind of like you want to almost do, for example, what I'm doing, right? You want to make tarot videos, you want to be on Tumblr answering readings for people, but you're afraid. You don't know if you're going to be giving the wrong information. You don't know if it's just going to be too unsettling for you. You might also be someone who believes in ghosts or spirits, and therefore you're afraid of getting too in touch with this in case it opens that sort of spiritual door to allow for ghosts and spirits to disturb you and interrupt you. But, sorry, I am also seeing, like I said, the Ace of Swords here. I'm seeing Yes. I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune, the Moon, the High Priestess. Like, these are all strong cards, right? Like, this is telling you to go for it. Now, I also see, too, Unlikely, which at first I was kind of thinking, why Unlikely and why also Yes? But I think it's because you don't think you can do it. This is your self-doubt. This card is manifesting as your self-doubt. This is you saying to yourself, I can't do this. I'm not going to be good at it. It's too scary. I can't go for it. Yes, you can. You absolutely can, and you can do it and you'll be wonderful at it. And this is definitely something that you are going to delve more into in March as well. Like you're going to start opening yourself up to these spiritual encounters and getting more in touch with your spirituality and learning more about your intuitive gifts. And, I think that's wonderful. And also, in terms of addressing your fears regarding it, get more information. Talk to people, reach out to me, reach out to other friends or family that you may have that are doing tarot readings or know something about, pagan or Wiccan or witchcraft or whatever it is that you're looking into. Talk to these people, get more information, soothe your fears that way, have the knowledge going into it that nothing's going to happen to you and that you have the power to be correct and give the right information to other people. Now also, I did say at the beginning of this that I am seeing something about, spiritual lessons, right? Now, I'm not too sure if this is with a romantic partner. I'm not feeling it is, but I feel like there's someone, especially from your past, again with this card, there's someone who's hurt you in the past that might be coming back around to talk to you, or you might just be dwelling on them and be thinking about how they've affected your life. And this is all karmic, this is something that there was a wound left from a past life that you're trying to heal in this life with that person. And I am seeing healing happen there, especially with the moon here, the high priestess, like I said, like all these spiritual cards, this is showing healing. You're going, if you haven't been in contact with the person who hurt you, then they are going to reach out to you most likely, and you two are going to have a discussion. It won't be anything loving, it won't be anything, romantic. It's just a logical, rational discussion about what's happened and what's going on and how you can get over it. You're going to get the closure you're looking for. And if you can't have that conversation with them or it never happens, just know you're going to find the closure in yourself. You're going to, you'll check their Twitter or something, see that, they've moved on, and you'll be like, you know what, F that, I can move on too, and you will. So I am seeing, kind of a healing here. And at the end of March, you're going to realize that this person from your past, they did what they did in your past to help you in a sense. I don't want to say that it was like in the universe's plan or anything, because I don't really believe in that. I'm thinking that, like what happened to you, you're going to be able to take that for good. You're going to turn it into something that's good and use it going forward to protect yourself and to heal others. That's another thing too. You have a lot of healing power. I sense that really strongly from this group. You have a lot of healing power. You're very good at being empathetic and sympathizing with people and helping give them what they need. On that note too, though, just warning, people take advantage of that, of course, right? Which might be what this person did too. You were very giving to them and they took advantage of that. So just know that you need to protect yourself, but there's also no harm in taking care of others as long as your own boundaries allow for that. So anyway, that's your reading for today. As I said to group 1, I'm hoping I can try and start doing readings every day or every other day. Depends on what my work schedule in the future is going to be looking like and how exhausted I am all the time. But yeah, stay in touch with me. See if I'm going to be posting again tomorrow or the next day, and hopefully you can watch that too. If you like this, leave a like, and please don't be afraid to comment anything that you have in terms of this. You can tell me that I talk too much. You can tell me that I was awful wrong, and that you're not afraid of delving into your spirituality at all, or just tell me if I'm wrong, and also of course tell me if I'm right. But just know any feedback is completely appreciated. Doesn't matter what kind of feedback it is, because I need feedback to better myself so I can be better for you guys, right? So yeah, leave a comment, subscribe, like, whatever. Do all that jazz. Read the description for links on how to get in touch with me, as well as any paid services that I have. And yeah, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I really hope March treats you well. Now we move on to pile 3. Alright, pile 3. Give me one quick second while I take a drink of my juice box. I'm a big juice box advocate. Also, hey, paper or cardboard, biodegradable. Plastic straw, not so much, but at least the juice box is pretty good. Anyway, so this is your reading for what is going to be happening in March for you. Again, I'm sorry about not being able to see my face. This is a terrible setup, but it's what we have right now. I'm seeing the King of Coins. Queen of Coins. And 9 of Cups. the Hermit does not surprise me. And of course, this just shut off. Give me one quick second, put my password on. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, the Hermit. 5, 6, I think. Yep. 6 of Pentacles. And the Chariot. Oh, I had a 4th one. Lucky you. Ace of Wands. Let go. If you believe. And perfect timing. Alright, so I'm getting a couple different messages here. A big one is work related. I am seeing a lot of work stuff for most of these readings. I've been seeing career financing help. So with this, you have a lot of pentacles here. We've got the 6 of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles, or coins as they call it on this deck. It's very strong. I'm almost seeing a promotion. I don't want to say that in case it doesn't happen, of course, but just know it's definitely on the minds of some of your supervisors and managers is to promote you to at least a higher role, or even just to give you a raise and show you how much they appreciate you. This is like they're blossoming, right? It's like a money tree. It's you're making money like it's nothing almost, or you will be. And again, these are 2 court cards. These are very important cards. Like I said, I'm seeing that, you have guidance, you have mentorship in the workplace that you're at. You have a supervisor or manager who genuinely does want to see you grow and blossom in this career that you're in. And like I said, I'm definitely seeing that. I'm seeing that you're going to be getting a raise. You're going to be getting a promotion. If you're not in work currently, I'm seeing that you will find a job without a doubt. You're going to be getting one pretty quickly, and it's going to have a higher pay than you expected it to have as well. So that's always good to hear. And then I'm also seeing the 9 of Cups and Ace of Wands. New beginnings for this. The 9 of Cups, this is very satisfied, very happy. It's a loving, happy card, And again, I believe this is related to money mostly. You're going to be in a place where you can be happy. You can afford to go and treat yourself to like 12 McDoubles like I tend to do. And also with the Ace of Wands, like I said, new beginnings. This is what's going to be leading into this happiness. You're going to be able to afford things you haven't been able to afford before. Both when it comes to a financial status, as well as just in terms of your own self-love. You can go and have a bath now because you're not busting your butt trying to get everything done. You have time to relax and take care of yourself. And this is just a very, very good reading, very beneficial month for you in terms of financing and career. Very, very good. And same again too with the Chariot. This is a card of strength, and as you can see, it's also got that little pentacle right there, right? A little coin. So again, it's telling you that you're pushing through. You're saying, hey, I deserve a promotion and I'm going to get it. And then you're going to get it because, you're speaking it into existence. You're manifesting what you want and what you need in life. And March is just going to be so, so fruitful in terms of giving you the opportunities that you need to grow and the opportunities that you deserve in order to get onto a financially stable point in your life. So in terms of money and career-wise, wonderful, excellent month. And also, I am seeing just a little bit about relationships as well. With Let Go and the Hermit, and then also, like I said, the 9 of Cups. I'm seeing there's probably someone from your past. Someone that, you two thought you were meant to be together, if you believe in perfect timing. You thought this was a soulmate. You thought this was a karmic partner. And it might have been. It's completely likely that was who this person was. They were someone who meant a lot to you, but either it's recently ended or it is going to end in March. And I'm not seeing that you'll be quite as devastated, or you are as devastated as you thought you would be. With the 9 of Cups, this is someone, you probably saw a future with them, but at the same time, you kind of always knew that it would just be you, You were the one who put more of the work into the relationship. You were the one who wanted it to be more than what it was, and you kind of always knew that. So March is telling you, let go of this person. Focus on yourself. Have some self-love, like I said, where's that card? Take care of yourself. Self-care, take a bath, do a little, meditate in front of a candle sort of thing. Buy yourself a whole bunch of roses. Just do what you need to do to take care of who you are. And just know too that in terms of this person, if it's meant to be, they are gonna come back, you know? If this is truly a relationship that was meant to happen and meant to stay in your life, then it's not gonna end forever, and they might come back in the next few months. But that's not gonna happen if you're forcing it to happen. You need to let go of it. You need to focus on yourself. You need to just fall in love with who you are instead of who you are when you're in a relationship. It's all about our independence and our love for ourselves. Now, if you haven't met a person like that, you haven't ever had that sort of relationship, then I am seeing too that you might find that person. You might be starting to talk to someone, you might meet a soulmate, you might start up a relationship. And in terms of that sort of situation with these two cards too, this is just telling you to almost let go of that this loneliness that you have, this dread of not being good enough, this dread of not being able to be loved. Like, let go of that, because you need to enter this new relationship with the knowledge that you are enough. You can be loved. You're beautiful and you're wonderful and you're worthy of whatever amazing things this person is giving to you. So anyway, that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Like I said, a couple different messages. I am completely aware that some of this isn't going to relate to you, especially, like I said, with these 4 cards. Some of you, like I said, have met that soulmate, have separated. Others haven't met that soulmate and will meet them and are separating from their own self-doubt, right? So let me know what does resonate with you and let me know what doesn't. As I've said to the other 2 groups, feedback is 100% appreciated. I don't care if it's you just bashing me for like 3 paragraphs in the comments telling me how awful I am. It's still feedback. You're still telling me that I'm not the right reader for you, that I'm doing something wrong, right? So I have no problems with any sort of feedback. Of course, I appreciate good feedback as well. And I would love it if you told me, that this did resonate or what parts of it resonated with you. And also, as I've said, if you like this video, leave a comment, subscribe if you want. I'm going to be trying to post every day, if not every other day. And it'll all just depend on my schedule, of course. And as well, what was I going to say? Sorry. Oh, yeah. You can check the description for ways to get in contact with me if you have any further questions, because I'm always more than happy to do follow-up questions with you guys. And you can also look at what sort of paid services I offer in terms of tarot and astrology reading. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope March treats you so wonderfully. You deserve the very best. I love you all.